Ladies and gentlemen, today, I want to talk about something that lies at the heart of every success story, every innovation, and every breakthrough the world has ever seen: planning. Planning is not just a mundane task or a chore to check off your to-do list. It is a powerful tool, a compass that points you toward your goals, and a blueprint for the future you want to create. The power of planning lies not in its ability to predict the future but in its capacity to shape it. It transforms dreams into reality, chaos into clarity, and potential into achievement. So, let's dive into the incredible force that is planning and explore how it can change your life. Every great accomplishment begins with a dream, a vision of something greater than what currently exists. But a dream without a plan is just a wish, floating aimlessly in the realm of imagination. Think of some of the most inspiring figures in history. Nelson Mandela envisioned a free and democratic South Africa. Thomas Edison dreamed of illuminating the world with the electric light bulb. These individuals didn't stop at dreaming. They mapped out their vision step by step, turning the impossible into the inevitable. Planning is the bridge that carries you from where you are to where you want to be. It takes your abstract ideas and grounds them in actionable steps. Without it, even the brightest dreams risk fading into obscurity. Ask yourself today, what is the bridge you're building to your dreams? Let's be real, life is unpredictable. Challenges arise, distractions abound, and opportunities can appear fleeting. Planning doesn't eliminate uncertainty, but it equips you with a roadmap to navigate through it. Here's why planning is non-negotiable. Clarity of purpose. When you plan, you define your goals with precision. You know what you're aiming for, and this clarity keeps you focused and motivated. Efficiency and focus. Without a plan, you risk wasting time and energy on unimportant tasks. Planning allows you to prioritize, ensuring that your efforts align with your goals. Preparation for obstacles. A good plan anticipates challenges. It empowers you to adapt and overcome rather than being caught off guard. Planning is not a rigid script, it's a flexible framework. It keeps you grounded while allowing you to pivot when necessary. Let's delve into why planning works from a psychological perspective. When you create a plan, you're engaging your brain's prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for decision-making and goal setting. This mental exercise helps you visualize success. Your mind begins to picture the steps required to achieve your goals. Visualization is a powerful motivator. Break down overwhelm. Large goals can feel intimidating, but breaking them into smaller, actionable steps makes them manageable. Build confidence. When you have a plan, you feel more in control. This sense of control boosts your confidence and reduces anxiety. The science is clear: planning primes your brain for success. It turns lofty aspirations into a sequence of achievable milestones. Consistency is the secret ingredient that makes planning truly powerful. A plan is not a one-time activity, it's a continuous process of evaluation, adjustment, and action. Think of planning like tending a garden. You don't just plant seeds and walk away. You water them, remove weeds, and ensure they get sunlight. Similarly, your plans require constant nurturing. Here are 3 habits to cultivate consistency. Set aside time for weekly reviews, reflect on your progress, identify obstacles, and adjust your plan if necessary. Celebrate small wins, recognize and reward yourself for milestones achieved. This keeps you motivated. Stay flexible, life is dynamic. Be willing to adapt your plan as circumstances change, but never lose sight of your ultimate goal. Consistency transforms planning from a single act into a sustainable practice. Allow me to share a story that illustrates the transformative power of planning. Imagine a young woman named Amina. She grew up in a small village with limited resources but harbored a big dream: to become a doctor. Her circumstances were challenging, but Amina was undeterred. She started by creating a plan. She mapped out her academic journey, sought scholarships, and dedicated herself to studying every day. Her plan wasn't perfect, there were setbacks along the way. But she adapted, stayed consistent, and kept her eyes on the prize. Years later, Amina not only achieved her dream but returned to her community to build a clinic, serving those who once supported her. This story isn't just about Amina's determination, it's about the power of a well-thought-out plan to turn adversity into triumph. What's your Amina story? By now, you might be wondering, how do I create a plan that works? Here's a step-by-step guide. 1. Define your goal, be specific. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, say, I want to launch my business by next year. 2. Break it down, divide your goal into smaller, actionable steps. These become your milestones. 3. Set deadlines, give yourself timelines for each step. Deadlines create urgency and accountability. 4. Identify resources and obstacles, determine what you need and anticipate challenges. 5. Take action, a plan without action is meaningless. Start small, but start now. 6. Review and adjust, regularly evaluate your progress and refine your plan as needed. Remember, a plan is a living document. It evolves as you grow. One of the biggest obstacles to planning is the fear of failure. People often avoid planning because they are afraid their plans won't work. Let me tell you this, failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. Every successful person has encountered setbacks. The difference is they didn't abandon their plans, they adapted them. Planning doesn't guarantee a smooth journey, but it gives you the tools to navigate rough terrain. Don't let fear hold you back. Instead, let your plan be a source of courage. Finally, I want to talk about the legacy of planning. When you plan, you're not just creating a roadmap for yourself, you're leaving a blueprint for others to follow. Your plans can inspire your family, your community, and even generations to come. Think of the African proverb, when the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. Your plans are the roots of your legacy. They anchor you in purpose and ensure that the impact of your life extends far beyond your time on this earth. As I conclude, I want to leave you with a challenge. Take 30 minutes today to start crafting a plan for something that truly matters to you. Whether it's a personal goal, a career aspiration, or a community project, write it down, break it into steps, and commit to taking the first action. Planning is a gift you give to yourself and to the future. It's an act of hope, determination, and faith in your own potential. Remember, the power of planning lies not in the paper it's written on but in the action it inspires. So, what will you plan today? Thank you. Stay inspired, stay focused, and keep planning your way to greatness.